Well, the first time that you have to sing on the Idol stage is obviously daunting. You know, it's kind of like getting into a spaceship and you're like, what does this button do? You know, you're not really sure. You know, you start experiencing this new level of performance that's not normal. You know, when you're up on stage, you know, in a club or whatever, you don't have like a camera like this close to your face. You're like playing, all of a sudden it's right there. But yeah, it was exciting and scary. And I remember when it was over, I was like, that was it? Okay, now I'm ready. Let's do this again. You know, but you just get the one time. If there was an Idol moment that I could like get rid of, I think most people would think it would be the stop and start moment where I had to, or stop and restart. It was one of those things that happened and it made it so much more of an interesting experience because it happened that I don't really regret it as much now. Yeah, there was a little strange thing during Here Comes the Sun, some weird dance moves that maybe I could delete. I don't know. It's all good. It's all good now. The hardest thing about being on American Idol, to me the hardest thing was arrangement. I think song selection is huge, very difficult. So that's hard, but then it's what are you gonna do with that song? Just because you got a great song, now it's about what you're gonna do with it. And being a musician and playing an instrument, I think means that you have more of an opinion about what you want, I think. Getting that communication with the band, and it's not like you know sat in a garage and worked it out for months or hours and hours. You play with the band for 15 minutes, then you get on stage and do it for real. I've said that I have post-Idol trauma. The transition thing is odd. You know, you go from the top of Mount Everest, you know, back down to the bottom. You know that it exists. Now you got to put your little spiky shoes and backpack on and hike your way back on up. It's not easy. So as far as, you know, life now, where does Idol, you know, where did it take me? And it was a launching pad. And it wasn't really just to be on this TV show, it was to make a real career out of it. So I did get to make a record, High Hopes and Heartbreak, which I released. I'm getting ready to work on another record, which is exciting. And then I started this new project called The Girls with Glasses Show. Yay! La! Ryan Seacrest, we are the same height, almost. Oh, Randy Jackson might be one of my favorite people I've ever met. Oh, Simon. I like him, and I don't sometimes. How strange to not have her on the show anymore. You know, she was the nurturing one. Quite possibly one of the best people I've ever met. Truly, truly genuine. David Cook was the smartest contestant I have ever met. His whole approach was dead on. I absolutely can see why he was the winner.